Okay, so Jeremy Miller of Growing Pains. Let me ask you a question, Jeremy. If they were going to make Growing Pains today, with the stories and everything, would it be successful?
No, it absolutely wouldn't succeed today, there's a few reasons. First and foremost, it's the family show is dead. What we knew as the family show, a wholesome family where you learned a moral, where things worked out. The kind of show that I heard for years from friends, from people that I met, from fans. Yours is the kind of family I wish I could have.
Wow.
Wow. That was what you guys had on that show, was everything I wanted. I came from a broken home. I came from abuse. I came from this. Your family was what I looked up to.
Right.
You don't see that anymore.
No, instead, they have families that are broken.
Completely broken.
And they're trying to glamorize these broken families.
They absolutely are.
People don't understand the demons that live in Hollywood. You do not understand it unless you look at it with spiritual eyes. And what Jeremy's saying is the show of yesteryear, the Growing Pains, that was a model for the family, is dead. And what does that tell you? If that show's dead, what's alive?
Exactly.
The opposite, right?
The exact opposite.
So the Bible talks about bad being good and good being bad, light being dark, dark being bad. That's what we have in Hollywood. Mm-hmm. People are glamorizing these perverted families, right? And it's just... So here's my last question, okay? You being a Christian and being in the film industry, there's two kinds of movies I talk about. Talk about the, Hollywood movies, which are, they may talk about the end of the world and stuff, but they're not going to talk about God. They're not going to give God the glory. And then you got the Christian movies that want to make everybody happy and don't want to offend anybody. What's happening?
Well, the Bible tells us, you can't do it that way. If you're living out your faith the way Jesus said to, you can't do it that way. If you're doing it right, you're going to tick some people off. In fact, you're going to tick most people off.
Right.
You're going to make them angry.
Right.
And that's what the modern faith-based film is afraid of doing. They're afraid of offending anyone. They're afraid of disenchanting anyone. And you can't do that. If you're going to tell the truth, if you're going to really affect people's lives, then you got to shake them up. You're going to make them uncomfortable, and they're probably going to dislike it.
Right, because that's what Jesus said. He said, hey, if they hated me, they're going to hate you. If you're really telling the truth.
If you're telling the truth.
And that's why I'm making Last Evangelist, because it's a show that tells the truth. It's an episodic, just like a cop show. It's a guy who is a police officer. He is arresting churches that are not registered and people that don't take the chip, till finally he meets God, like on his road to Damascus. So with a Bible in one hand and a gun in the other, he sets out to find the Antichrist. And it deals with cashless society, the Antichrist, even deals with abortion, deals with sexual perversion, deals with things they don't talk about in the pulpit, right? And guess what, folks? Jeremy's going to be in the series. He's going to be part of it because I love his heart. Of course, he's got great talent, and I believe God's brought him into this project to really help us. We need to stick together, okay? I am not going to the studios. I'm not going to the networks. God said, go to my people. Go to my people. Tell them what you're doing. They will pray for you. And they will actually become your partner. They'll fund it. And folks, I don't sit here and never ask for money, but what I'm saying, if you'll go to lastevangelist.com, sign the newsletter so you can be part of the community. God said he's going to give us 2.2 million people. Sounds like an impossibility, but with God all things are possible. And get this, let's get this thing funded up, and let's get it out there. I got some great things going as far as distribution, and God's going to distribute it all over the world, but I need your help, okay? I need your help. And with actors like Jeremy, great actors who have been in Hollywood, they understand it, and they're Christians. They know the signs of Satan. They know what the tricks are of Hollywood, the tricks are of the devil, and he's going to watch my back, and I'm going to watch your back, right?
Absolutely.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate it.
Thank you, my friend.
God bless you.
God bless.
And God bless you guys. We love you.